Hi, this is Dr. Deborah, and I'm back with a little bit of a different green smoothie recipe this time. I don't usually use powders and odd stuff, but today I'm kind of in the mood for something a little bit different. And so I love chocolate and mint. Now it's tough to get healthy chocolate no matter what somebody tells you about all the antioxidants. I think those are great excuses to eat more chocolate, but yeah. So instead I'm going to do a carob mint smoothie. And carob is a legume. It's a pod. It's even talked about in the Bible about the carob pods, and they are still used as a livestock feed today in parts of the world. But carob is really neat in that it doesn't have some of the negatives of chocolate, some of the caffeine, theobromine, some of the negative things that can put you at risk for fibrocystic breast disease and, get your adrenals racing and that kind of thing, keep you up at night. So you can safely have carob at night, no problem. In fact, it'll probably be really good because it has neat minerals like calcium and magnesium. And there's a lot of calcium people talk about in chocolate, way more in carob. There's magnesium, there's B vitamins, there's iron, there's some really cool nutrition in it. Excuse me. And so I'm going to start today with 2 bananas. It's going to be this kind of the sweet part, although carob is sweet. So I'm going to start with 2. Can do 3 if needed. And so I've got right about a half cup of water to start with. And I think we'll blend just that first and then add the powder. That a little bit liquidy first, so the powder's not flying all over the place. Okay, so that was just low speed. And I'm going to start with a spoonful of carob. Can always add more, but you don't want to get it too overpowering. So just a spoonful of carob. And same thing with the mint. You don't want to get too much mint at first, because mint can be kind of bitter if you get too much of it. So I'm going to, you can see the mint I bought at the farmer's market. Mint you can grow so easily. It's basically hard to kill. It can be kind of a weed. So I'm going to put, it's about 5 leaves of mint, and sorry. I'm going to grab spinach, the rest of my spinach, which is only going to be a couple handfuls. It's time to restock. All right, let me give that a whirl. Let's see what we got. Carob and enough mint. You'll be able to taste some, just don't want it overpowering. It's actually pretty nice. I think I'd like a little bit more. I'd like a little bit more smoothie. I'm going to put in a little bit more mint. Actually, I'm not tasting the mint that strong. So there's 2, 3, 4 more mint leaves, and get these 4 ready in case that's not enough. And I'm going to put in a little more water to be a little bit thinner. And it's pretty good. We just put in maybe another little bitty half. And this is just a regular missed out the dogs are the same way. Okay. See how we're doing now. Really good. I'm still gonna put in more mint though. Alright, I was worried about putting in too much because I've done that before. And you just can't take it back out once you put in too much. So that was one whole sprig, and I am gonna put another whole sprig. I'm so used to like mint flavoring being so concentrated that again, this is the real thing, so that's a little bit different. Leaves actually go in. Okay, give that another whirl. Remember, so the other things, I learned more cool stuff about Carob today, I'll share. Okay, there we go. Now you can taste the mint. Somebody commented about me dipping the spoon in again, but it's just for me that I'm eating it. We're making it. I was Emily eating it for me. Okay, so Carob, right? High. We already talked about nutrition. Also really cool in that, I'm just put a little more. So this is 2 to 3 sprigs of mint. It also, they tell you can make a paste out of, I think it's 1 spoonful of water and 2 to 3 of the carob, and it like stops diarrhea like that. So there you go. And then mint's really good for the digestion. Another half a spoon. And so very cool. So I'd say I've got to play a good, it's 1 to 2 tablespoons now of the carob powder. Guys, come on. We're on TV. And then the 2 to 3 sprigs of mint. 2 to 3 bananas. These were plenty sweet and big, so I'm going to good for digestion, good minerals. It satisfies the sweet tooth because carob is so much sweeter than chocolate. Do not expect this to taste like chocolate. You will be very disappointed, especially the raw carob powder. But it is quite good, and I guess it's the closest other thing to chocolate, but it's definitely not chocolate. Alright, but it's good. It's very good. In fact, I might even want to put in a little more water. Just bump it up. Just kind of stir that in. So there you have it, the carob mint smoothie. You know, usually banana's strong, but the carob mixed with it do not really taste the banana. And carob is really easy to find. Sometimes you can find it in the bulk section of a grocery store that has a natural food section. Any health food store, they're going to carry some carob powder, and a lot of times it's in bulk where you can just try a little bit. So not that hard to get a hold of. I live in a small rural area, and I have ways of getting a hold of it. Of course, you see I buy in bulk, but you know it's pretty inexpensive stuff. So worth giving it a try. Might satisfy your chocolate craving, especially if you realize that a lot of times the reason you're craving chocolate is that's what you fed your body before when it's needed calcium, magnesium. And you know, this can be a late night drink and you won't be zinging awake, and you'll have your nighttime dessert sweet craving. So there you go, it's a carob mint smoothie. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. It's Dr. Deborah. Hope you have a great day.